This is one of the strangest events in human history. In July of 1518, a woman named Frau Troffea walked into the streets of Strasbourg and started dancing. But this was not a celebration. There was no music, no festival, and no reason for it. She just danced, and she could not stop. At first, people probably thought she was mad or possessed or just making a scene. But then hours passed, and she kept dancing. Then a full day passed, and she was still dancing. Then another day and another. And by the end of the week, she had danced 4 days, barely stopping to rest. And that is when things got even stranger, because other people started joining her within days. Dozens of people were dancing in the streets, and none of them seemed to be doing it for fun. They were exhausted, sweating, screaming, and begging for help, but their bodies would not stop moving. And soon, the dancing spread through the city like a sickness. Strasbourg at the time was already suffering. The people had been hit by famine, disease, poverty, and fear. And now, in the middle of all of this, the streets were filling with people dancing against their will. And the leaders of the city had no idea what to do. So they made one of the worst decisions possible. They decided the dancers had too much hot blood, and the only way to cure them was to let them dance it out. So instead of stopping the dancing, they encouraged it. They cleared public spaces, they opened halls, they built a stage, and they even hired musicians to keep the dancers moving because they believed if the dancers kept going, eventually, the madness would leave their bodies. But it did not leave their bodies. It got worse. More and more people joined in. Some accounts say hundreds were eventually caught in the outbreak. They danced in the heat until their clothes were soaked in sweat. Their feet bled. Their bodies gave out, and some reportedly collapsed